I want to talk a little bit about the Blue Jays. They're making this interesting as they go out. At least they're going out with a little bit of zest, right? They're not going out dead.
So why did they not have that zest 2 months ago, 3 months ago, Frank?
Injuries,
well, you tell me. I mean,
because there's no pressure on them right now, Frank. There's no pressure.
Guys who have covered a lot of sports.
Pissed me off.
You're very big in the CFL. Sometimes at the end, the guys who are hurt, the guys are healing, and sometimes there's nothing to lose, and the pressure's not on you, and you
There's
end up
your answer.
better.
There's your answer, Frank. There's no pressure on these guys. This is like, it's sad watching.
It
This
is
like,
so sad.
This is sad.
I haven't seen a Blue Jay game since the Cubs series because it was outdoors at Wrigley Field. I haven't watched a freaking inning.
I'm more curious to see what are they going to do with the third baseman.
I've watched the Blue Jays when they were great, and I've watched the Blue Jays when they're shit.
They're shit.
And I've been loyal to them, and I love the Blue Jays. I loved the Blue Jays from the moment they came to Toronto.
When's the last game you saw, though?
I was ecstatic, and I even put my 2 cents in when there was to name them.
So you're a businessman, Frank. What would you do with Josh Donaldson? He's going into his last year. Would you give him 7 years at $220?
Can I tell you, Perry? I have no answer for you because I am not a general manager or somebody who's
You're a sports fan, Frank. You can.
They should get paid and what they shouldn't get paid.
He's got 1 year left, right?
Yeah.
That on paper they had a spectacular team this year, but they couldn't get it done. Would that be fair to say, Eric?
Injuries derailed them. I mean, they started the year losing Donaldson and Sanchez, and they started 2-9. They never recovered, never got back to 500.
And meanwhile, Edwin Encarnacion was not signed, and Cleveland's doing incredibly well this year. They made
he's a big part of that.
They made the mistake before the season started.
Donaldson,
Yeah,
Perry,
but the Cleveland Indians, correct me if I'm wrong, they already had a pretty strong team before.
well, yeah, they went to game 7.
Well, so did the Jays. Did the Jays not have a strong team?
That team? So you're right. They had a
So
great
why
team,
did Why did Cleveland go after Edwin Encarnacion? They thought that was the missing piece.
Absolutely,
What did the Blue Jays do?
was a very good
Who
team.
did they go after,
Kendrys
Frank?
Morales.
Come on, Frank. This is pretty simple. What happened?
But can I weigh in on the Donaldson thing, Perry? If you're the Blue Jays, you can offer him 3-4 years. There's no way you offer him 7 years. He won't be a very productive player in 4 or 5 years. If he doesn't take 3-4 years, then you have to trade him and get prospects. You can't lose him for nothing.
Yeah,
that may be the case, but you're buying for the 2, 3, 4 years.
But
The following 3 years, it doesn't matter.
Look at the contracts they've got under wraps now.
does,
Russell
because
Martin, Tulowitzki, they're all on the wrong side of 30.
And boy, are
They're
they
all
going to
on
retire
the wrong
because
side.
nobody can fucking
All going to
What the
diminish.
fuck you're saying? So why don't you so Eric, finish what you're saying.
Yeah, I said it does matter because I don't think you want to offer a player who's got 2 or 3 very good years left a 7-year deal. Boston gave David Price a 7-year deal, and they're going to really regret that in 3 years when he can no longer pitch at a high level. Yeah. So if I'm the Blue Jays, there's no way I give Donaldson a 7-year deal.
Yeah, and my point is, you got the Russell Martins and the Troy Tulowitzkis on the wrong side of 30. They're completely diminished in talent. They're aching. They got some contracts. They're going to have to bite them right in the ass. They're all going to bite them right in the ass.
They're terrible contracts.
Yeah.
If you eat some of the contracts, that would encourage teams to take it.
Yeah, but why would you want to sign a player just so you can trade them and eat some of that contract?
Because
I think it's to perpetuate the business. Rogers owes it to the baseball fans of
There you
Toronto
go.
Yeah.
to keep this market thriving because they've been very supportive. And I know where you're coming from, Eric, when you talk about the money you'll eat if you give them a 7-year contract.
Right.
One of the great geniuses of our time, Bob McCowan, said on the air the other day, he would give him 7 years at 30, and I know what he's saying. He's got to get 4 years out of Donaldson.
That's what I said. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
You're buying for the immediate future. Why do these general managers? No
All
disrespect.
I'm saying to you is, I think that the Rogers Group have spent millions and millions and millions of dollars to try to make this team the team that wins. And I think was it 5 years ago, Eric? They spent $1 gazillion, and the team was totally brutal.
Well, the team wasn't good till 3 years ago when they went and acquired David Price and Troy Tulowitzki on August 31st.
Yeah, even before that, though, with Florida.
Well, can you imagine, Eric, what baseball in Toronto would be like if Double-A hadn't done that?
No, it would be. They'd be getting 20,000 a game, and it'd be dead the way it was for 2 decades.
Yeah, guys, Toronto, the city of Toronto. Look at the support. Look at the ratings. Look how many jerseys and hats are flying off the shelves. Will not stand for a rebuild.